Today, I'm going over the 10 most useful secret fish tips that only pros like me at level 1000 know. Anyways, let's just get right in these tips and not waste any of your guys' times. If you want to be a pro at fish, make sure to watch all the way till the end to just soak up all these tips and information, and subscribe if this helps or if you just want to support me. Anyways, guys, tips number 1 is obviously use a glider, and not just any glider, the advanced glider. I cannot stress enough how slow it is in fish. Matter of fact, let me show you. If I want to walk from place to place, you can't run. Literally, but if you use this tip, if you use the advanced glider, you literally go double the speed. Like genuinely, seriously, if you are ever complaining about being slow in fish and you don't use this, you're trash, kid. Anyways, guys, second tip is actually new and updated. It's the best fishing spots based on what you actually want. So I actually have my spawn set to the best place to farm XP currently. And it's this place right here called Challenger's Deep. It's part of the Mariana's Veil update, which I actually do have a guide on. I'll link that in the description. And dude, this is the best place to fish for XP right now, specifically at night. And specifically with the rod that I also have equipped, the Challenger's rod. Dude, this rod is absolutely incredible, especially when you pair it with the freaking spot that it's in. Like, I can't stress this enough. Fish here if you want XP, but there's also a money spot that I'm just going to tell you guys about right now. It's called the Abyssal Zenith, and it is the best spot to fish in the game. Well, I would say the Veil of the Forgotten, but if you don't have the Veil of the Forgotten or the Calm Zone unlocked, definitely fish in the Abyssal Zenith. But yeah, that's tip number 2. Let's get into tip number 3. Tip number 3 is for anybody trying to catch a megalodon, a kraken, even like an orca. Matter of fact, look, this guy's doing the tip. He has the exact rod I'm about to talk to you guys about. It is the Heaven's Rod. Anytime you are trying to catch a fish, specifically one with a time limit, always use the Heaven Rod, but not just a regular Heaven Rod, because it's slow as absolute garbage. It literally has 30% lure speed. But literally, use Hasty. Come on, use Hasty. It's absolutely insane. This guy's asking for a fish, and unfortunately, I don't think he's subscribed, so he doesn't get a fish. But if you guys are subscribed, you probably will get a fish if you find me in a game. Anyways, guys, yes, fish with the Hasty Heaven's Rod if you're trying to catch a Love Storm eel, kraken, megalodon, all that stuff that despawns in 15 minutes. And not just that, always do not use super flakes because it absolutely messes up your resilience, but use weird algae. Yes, it has slow lure speed, but if you hit shake really fast, it makes up for it with its 200 universal luck boost. But yeah, that is the best tip in the game for fishing for super rare fish. Now guys, for number 4, another thing about super rare fish that us pros, we know not to do is sell our limited event fish. All right, I admit I have fallen victim to this scam many times, and I've actually traded some of my event fish for like better recent fish that I needed. But yeah, I used to have a ton of North Star serpents, but I didn't sell them until the Christmas event was 100% over, because if you didn't know, that's basically when all the value goes zoom all the way up to the sky. Like right now, these Love Storm eels, bro, when the Valentine's event is over, I know these are going to be worth so much, which is why I'm going to keep my literal only 2 Love Storm eels, but I'm going to keep any Love Storm eels I have because this is a great fish and it's going to be worth so much in the future. But yeah, never trade your limiteds. On to tip number 5. You see this rod skin on the right of my screen, Scylla's Shadow? Do not ever buy those. Because, hey, guess what? Yeah, I have the Heaven's Rod and it's a cool rod and I might use it for a while. But then, I don't know, maybe Fish is gonna nerf it like they did to the Arctic rod. They released the skin, a bunch of people bought it, and they literally nerfed the rod. So either there's gonna be a better rod or they're literally just gonna nerf it. So to be completely honest, it is not ever advisable to buy a skin in Fish with Robux, ever. Now onto a little tip I have that I guess I can show you at Terrapin Island. But yeah, literally right here. So we see these quality bait crates for 500. I'm saying you can also do this with the regular bait crates, but basically you can press E and then just hold your thing right here and then turn on an auto clicker. I'm just gonna have mine on in the background. And this is like literally the best way to just spam purchase. Like watch this. I'm just gonna press F6. Well, that's just the button to start my auto clicker, but I'm gonna start my auto clicker and then just spam E. And then look how fast I purchased these bait crates. So, you know, that's just a little tip about bait crates. Now on to tip number 7. And tip number 7 is this, all right? Go in your equipment bag and make sure you're using a rod, let's say with storming, right? This is just basically a super like high luck enchant type of thing that most pros know about. But you see this one, Storming King's Rod, right? It has 55 luck, but storming actually, look what it does. Luck is increased by 95% during a rainy day. And you can actually make your own rainy day and your own stormy day and also your own foggy day. Like I'm gonna make it foggy right now. And there's also a way you can buy a storm totem to make it literally rain, which just makes these enchants super OP and actually the best luck enchant in the game if you use it right. But yeah, that is tip number 7, all right? Tip number 8 is a little bit different. It is about the nukes. If you guys have never opened the nuke, basically it does this mini game, right? And you basically have to balance your nuke in the green. But there's actually another way. Like I would say this mini game definitely scares me sometimes. Like I'm like, oh shoot, am I gonna keep my nuke? Which is why for anyone who is scared of that mini game, whenever that pops up, literally just leave. I just left Roblox and I'll keep my nuke in my inventory, like as you guys can see. So I had 2 nukes and I still have 2 nukes. By the way, if you are watching this far and you haven't subscribed, what the heck are you doing? This is the best list on all of YouTube and the best secrets I've ever given in my life. So make sure to subscribe. So that's just a little trick that I found out and it's a pro secret trick. And for tip number 9, it's actually, I'm literally here right now. I spawned in here and it's because this is the best spawn point right now. Challengers Deep right now is the best spawn point because they still haven't added a portal to the calm zone. So this spot is great because it's kind of right in the middle. It's not too close to the surface. It's not too close to the bottom. So it'll be just super hard to get back up. And there's literally a portal so you can go back to the surface easily. But yeah, I would say this spot is great because if you spawn in the Abyssal Zenith, like it's really rough down there because it takes so long to get back. But yeah, that is tip number 9. And tip number 10 is this. If you are playing Fish, right? Yeah, let's say you're playing Fish and you're playing alone and you're having some fun. I'm telling you, your fun will be multiplied by 10 if you actually go ahead and play Fish with friends. And not just play Fish with friends, just do whatever it takes to have fun in Fish, because the worst thing that can happen is for you to get bored and then just never play Fish again. You lose all your progress and that is actually the worst way to play Fish. So yeah, my final tip is have fun with Fish. It may sound corny, but it's true, all right? We're playing a game, let's have fun. Anyways, guys, I hope you liked my list. If you don't like it, go ahead and leave a comment. And if you do like it, go ahead and leave a comment. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Peace!